Hello friends, today we will discuss arithmetic mean, that is commonly known as average. Before going to discuss arithmetic mean, let's watch this video.
Good afternoon, fellow students, professors. When I was told I was going to be the undergraduate speaker at commencement ceremony, they said it was because of one quality I had that won the interviewers over. I was an average Binghamton student. Average is the parent who drives their son or daughter to school every day so their child may have a better life than the one they had. Average is the professor who helps you understand that knowing who you are and owning your own sense of identity. Average is the LSAT tutor who hated law school and wishes they could do it all over again, but loves working with students. Average is knowing that you don't receive respect, you earn it. And you aren't given opportunity, you fight for it.
From this video, we came to know the importance of average. Average is widely used term in different fields of life. So let's know the meaning of arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is a measure of central tendency which is obtained by dividing the sum of all observations in a series by the total number of observations. It is the sum of observations divided by the number of observations that gives us arithmetic mean. It is a measure of central tendency. Central tendency is a central value of a series which tells something about the series. That means it gives a brief information about the series. That's why it is called a central tendency. Now let's know about the computation of arithmetic mean in three different series, that is individual series, discrete series and continuous series. Let's discuss one by one. This is the calculation of arithmetic mean in individual series, direct method. Calculate mean from the following data. Here one question is given. The data is given. X values are 10, 20, 35, 45, 50. So we have to write the x values. Then the formula for computing arithmetic mean in individual series with the help of direct method is x bar is equal to summation x by n. So we have to add all these observations 10, 20, 35. So we have to add all these observations and the sum of x values is 160. So summation x is 160. Now the number of observations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 observations are there. So n is equal to 5. So we have to divide summation x, that is 160, by 5. So the mean is 32. In this way we can calculate arithmetic mean from the individual series using direct method. Now the second method is shortcut method. The same example I have taken. So in shortcut method the formula used to compute mean is x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n. A is the assumed mean. That means from these observations we have to take one observation as assumed mean. So here I have assumed 35 as mean. So the next step is we have to find out the d. D is the deviation from assumed mean. The assumed mean is 35. So we have to take deviation of each observation from 35. This minus 25 and minus 15 are minus 40 and this 10 and 15 are 25. So we have minus 15. So in order to find out mean, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n. This is a is 35 assumed mean we have already taken, and d is sum of deviations, that is minus 15, and n number of observations is 5. So this is 35 and this is minus 3. So 35 minus 3 is 32. The next is step deviation method. From the same example, we can calculate mean with the help of step deviation method. The formula is x bar is equal to a plus summation d dash by n into I. Here there is another additional factor I. I is the common divisible factor. That means here we have computed d by taking deviations from assumed mean. Assumed mean is 35. Then we have divided all these d values by 5. So 25 by 5 is 5, 15 by 5 is 3, 10 by 5 is 2, 15 by 5 is 3. Then putting the values in the formula, we have assumed mean 35, sum of d dash minus 3, and number of observations again 5, and the I is a common divisible factor, that is 5. So these 5 and 5 are cancelled, so 35 minus 3, that is 32. So in all the three methods, that is step deviation method, we have mean as 32. In the shortcut method, we have mean as 32, and in the direct method, we have mean in that is 32. Now let's know how to compute arithmetic mean in a discrete series. Here is an example. Calculate mean from the following data. X values are given 10, 20, 30, 40, etc. and frequencies are given. The formula used to compute arithmetic mean in discrete series is summation fx by n. So we have to find out fx, frequency multiplied by x values, that is 10 into 2 is 20, 30 into 6 is 180, and so on. By adding these fx values, what we get is known as sum of fx. So the formula is x bar is equal to summation fx by n. So summation fx is 660 and n is 20, and by dividing this we get 33 as mean. Next, the shortcut method. How to use shortcut method in discrete series. The same example I have taken. X values are given, frequencies are given. We have to take one of the x values as assumed mean. I have taken 30 as assumed mean. So now take the deviations. 10 minus 30 is equal to minus 20, 20 minus 30 is equal to minus 10, and so on. Then we have to find out fd, that is frequency multiplied by deviations. 2 into minus 20 is equal to minus 40, 3 into minus 10 is equal to minus 30, and so on. By adding the values of fd, we get sum of fd, that is 60. By putting the values in the formula, we get x bar is equal to a plus summation fd by n, that is 30 plus 60 by 20. 60 by 20 is 3, and 30 plus 3 is 33 as arithmetic mean. Now in the step deviation method, similarly we have to take the x values and write the frequencies. We have to take the deviations from assumed mean, and we have to divide the deviations by I. Then we will get d dash. I is the common divisible factor. We have to multiply the frequencies with the deviations, that is 2 into minus 2, that is minus 4. Similarly 3 into minus 1 is minus 3, and so on. Then we have to add the observations of fd dash, and we get sum of fd dash, that is 6. So x bar is equal to a plus summation fd dash by n into I, that is 30, assumed mean is 30, plus summation fd dash is 6, 6 by n is 20, sum of observations, and I, common divisible factor, is 10. So 30 plus 0, 0 cancelled out, 6 by 2 is 3, so 30 plus 3 is 33. Now let's learn how to compute arithmetic mean in continuous series using direct method. The formula used here is x bar is equal to summation fm by summation f. Here there is the class 10 to 20, 20 to 30 and so on. The frequencies are given. We have to find out the mid values. The mid value of the class 10 to 20 is 15. That is 10 plus 20 by 2 is equal to 30 by 2 is equal to 15. So in this way we can find out the mid values. The mid value of 20 to 30 class is 25 and so on. Then we have to find out FM, that is 2 into 15 is equal to 30, 3 into 25 is equal to 75 and so on. By adding the values under FM column we get 760, that is sum of FM. Now putting the values in the formula, that is x bar is equal to summation FM by summation F, it is 760 divided by 20, we get 38 as arithmetic mean. Similarly, using shortcut method we can also find out arithmetic mean in continuous series. Here the class is given, we have to find out the mid values in the same manner. Now here we have to assume one of the observations in mid values as assumed mean. Then we have to take the deviations from assumed mean, that is 15 minus 35 is equal to minus 20, 25 minus 35 is minus 10 and so on. Then we have to find out the FD, that means frequency multiplied by the deviations, that is 2 into minus 20 is equal to minus 40. Similarly 5 into 10 is equal to 50 and so on. Now adding the values under the FD column we get sum of FD, that is 60. Now putting the values in the formula, we have A is 35, summation FD is 60 and N, that is summation F, is 20. So by solving this we get 38 as mean. Similarly we can compute arithmetic mean using step deviation method. We have to write the question, that is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, we have to write the frequencies and we have to find out the mid values, then deviations from assumed mean, we have taken the assumed mean as 35. Then we have to find out d dash by dividing the deviations by the I, that is class interval. Here class interval is the gap between the lower limit and the upper limit of the class, that is 20 is the upper limit minus 10 is the lower limit, that is 10. Dividing d, that is deviation from assumed mean, by I, we get d dash. Then we have to find out f d dash, that is frequency multiplied by d dash, that is 2 multiplied by minus 2 is minus 4, 3 multiplied by minus 1 is minus 3. In this manner we can find out the f d dash values. Now by adding the f d dash values we get sum of f d dash. Now putting the values in the formula, we have assumed mean 35 plus sum of f d dash, that is 6 divided by sum of observations 20 and class interval is 10. So 0 0 cancelled out, 6 by 2 is 3, 35 plus 3 is 38. In this manner we can solve the problems of arithmetic mean using direct method, shortcut method and step deviation method. That's all in today's class. Thank you for joining.